Morning. I started the timer wrong. Oh, I've got this camera set up wrong. What are you doing? Go over there. Right, hang on a minute. Let me just rearrange this. I've changed some camera stuff around. No, I don't want to do that. I want to move this. There we go. Over there, please. About here. Yeah. Scoop. Oh, morning. New angle of the dangle. Yeah, mate. It is. It is, yeah. Unfortunately, this microphone is still sat here. I can't figure a way of putting the camera where I want it without it being right in the middle of the webcam. But it's I've got a new little webcam. It's tiny. It's about this big. The quality's not bad. It looks alright. I think it looks alright anyway. But you can see the wheel doing wheel stuff. See down here? And if I put you onto, why is it keeps flickering and moving? I don't know why. Maybe it's a dodgy connection somewhere. I don't know. But what I have done is I've put you onto the screen. I got the foot cam. See? Now I can charge £10 a month. It'd be like OnlyFans, but with sim racing. Look at the pedals. Got to an M. Anyway, I've lost my vape. Now you can see what my feet are doing. Some of you mucky little buckets will appreciate that. Anyway, morning Scoop. We're doing a morning Hulk, by the way. Morning. We're doing daily races again on LMU. There's a bit of a hypercar war going on. Hence the title of the video, because it is a war zone out there, boys and girls, and I'm going to try and get a decent position today. I've not positioned my. I need to do something about this. My rig doesn't feel like it's positioned properly. I'm not where I should be. I don't know. It just feels a bit awkward. It's setting me OCD off a little bit. Not going to lie. Right. So I think what we'll do is get ready. Where is it? Where is it? What is it? This one. Yeah, the screen's too far away from me. I can't see it very well. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, I wonder. Ooh, hang on a minute. Hold on a minute, folks. Let's just get registered for this first. Where's there you go. It's got my livery on it. Yeah, that's it. That is it, Hulk. I don't like change. I don't like it, mate. I need to try and sort of fix it somehow. Hang on. Let's move them over there. Well, I've just knocked a speaker off my desk. That's not ideal. But no, stop it. Will this go? No, it's not. It's not ideal in. The ideal is not ideal in. Oh, I don't know what to do. Maybe I should just put it behind there. Well, that's a bit better. Sort of. There we go. Could I? I can make the text bigger. I can see a bit more of the writing. Maybe that would work. We'll try that. We'll try that. Okay. Right, let's get the microphone where I need it to be. There we go. I can sort of see the. I don't know. Maybe I should need to have a bit more of a fiddle this afternoon, I think. But look at the pedals. Right. How long we got? 2 minutes. No problem, Hulk. Got Mama Bear around helping me have a sort out. Mate, I bet that's probably quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, after the stream, I need to make some adjustments. If I raise this camera up a little bit. I don't know. I'll sort it out. I'll do something. I'll fiddle with it later on. Shake up my sneak. There we go, everyone, when I do this. Keeps me nice and awake for racing. Oh dear. Did you all have a nice weekend? My brother did it over the weekend. I need to get my vape. Bear with. There we go. Yeah, over the you got a new Sneak starter kit yesterday. Oh, mate, they're so good. I love Sneak. Yeah, my mum and dad went up to help my brother over the weekend because it's his ex-girlfriend, but I like to call her. Actually, I can't say that word because it's a little bit too early on YouTube for that. But it rhymes with shunt. I can say that word. I'm allowed to say that word. Yeah, they went up to help him over the weekend. Sometimes it's needed. They did the same for me when I was moving. It does help. My eyes are very sleepy this morning. Bum, 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 bum. Hulk, what you need to do, mate, is stop drinking Monster and start drinking Sneak. It is so much better. So much better. And I'm not just saying that because I use it and Scoot uses it. Honestly, mate, they're really good. The flavours are really nice. There's no rubbish in them like there is with Monster. Shut up. You don't kind of get that sort of crash that you sometimes get with Monster. I don't anyway. And drinking water is good for you. I think they're better, personally. Try them. Do what Scoot's done. Get one of the starter kits. Try it. See what you think. The starter kits are really good, actually. I haven't ordered one for a while, but I think Scoot will probably tell you. But I think you get a shaker and then is it like you get a few different flavors, don't you? Like different sachets. That's it. Yeah, with the shaker. I mean, I think it's like 5 or 6 different sachets or something. I have a few favourites. They do. I think it's called Blizzard. It's like a lemon one, but it's a really nice. 9 different flavours. See, even better. Yeah, they are good. I don't know what this one is. It's called some funny name, but it's like a sour, orangey, passion fruity one. Yeah, they're good. Definitely better than Monster. Way better. And it works out cheaper. Because how much is Monster now? What, nearly £2 a can? Whereas a tub, I think a tub is $34.99 or something like that, but you get like 35 servings out of it. So it works out less, and they're bigger. Obviously, you can fill up a shaker with them, so they're less per drink. Does that make sense? $1.85, yeah. Yeah, and they're not good for you. They're really not. Free consumer advice this morning on the Neil Chandler Sim Racing channel. Okay, right, what split are we in? Oh, look, top split again. Excellent. God. Right. Softs. I think that's all I did the other day. I don't think I took anything out of it. Let's have a go. A sponsor incoming. Can you imagine? Actually, saying that, I wonder if they do like affiliate stuff. Keep mentioning it. Well, we could do, couldn't we? Sneak, sneaky, sneak, sneaky, sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneak, 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 sneaky. Sneaky, sneak, sneak, sneak. Is that enough? Oh dear, that's what I was afraid of. Skeet's already having a look. Just try it, mate. Let me know what you think. Oops. Wander up a little bit, get some heat in the tyres. See where we can stick it on the grid. bit wide. Might have braked a little bit too early then. Whoops. I'll have a look at that in just 1 second. Get on the straight. When is it safe to venture online than ACC? I think, well, it depends. Depends what you want to do. There's the best races are found on sort of what they call sort of external servers. So things like LFM. You probably find cleaner races on things like that. I think the in-game servers can be a little bit messy. But to be fair, I've not really done enough online racing and ACC to kind of, I don't know. I did a bit through SimGrid. They were, to be fair, the races on SimGrid were quite good. Don't spin it, no. Slightly up. 2029. That's good enough for P7 provisionally. If anyone beats it, then it's not P7. Yeah, SimGrid's probably the best way to do it. The only problem is with SimGrid, you have to pay for it. This is the thing. It's I don't think it's massively expensive, but it's the races are actually quite good. It's just the thing is with SimGrid, it's a little bit fiddly. That's the only kind of thing that lets it down. So with this game, obviously you can go into, it's like daily races on Gran Turismo. You just go into the daily races, you join in, you enter, and you wait for the race to start. With SimGrid, you have to register online on the website for the race, pick your car and everything else, and then when the server is opened, you get given a server key or a password, and you have to enter those details every time. And it's a bit of a faff, to be fair. It can be a little bit faffy. Yeah. It is a bit. If they, I suppose there isn't one. If there's a way of streamlining it, it would be good. But I don't. To be fair, I don't think there is. I need a clean race on this one because I don't want this blue badge anymore. I want my trusty driver badge back. It's one thing that I think they need to fix on this game. In fact, I think I would go as far to say they need to bin the badge system off this game completely. Because I don't think it works, to be brutally honest. I'm sorry if anyone from LMU watches this. I don't think it's representative of the driver some of the time. And I certainly wouldn't be using the badge system to populate the servers or use it as a matchmaking tool, because it's some drivers that have this warning badge. I don't know if there's one in here. Yeah, so this guy here has recently been involved in a higher number of incidents. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's caused the incidents. Or it could. I don't, to be honest. It's nice, don't get me wrong. The badge system in this game is quite cool. I mean, it's nice to have one of these trusted racer ones, I suppose. But I don't always think, we've sort of touched on this before, I don't always think that it's 100% representative of the driver's sort of driving standards, because it can be wrong. Hello, Dave.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Okay, if you're going to shout at me, I will. Right, I need mediums. I don't want the softs, and I will have all of the fuel. Let go. Dave, look, I got a new angle of the dangle. Good, isn't it? Can't see the screen on the wheel. I don't know of a way of getting that to work, but I need to try and figure out a way of getting of getting like the chat. What I would love, what I would really like is
Formation lab has started.
A screen above the rig. If I can just look up and see the chat, that would be amazing. You've got what? Got journal. Oh God. You've got journalists and dim crew. Oh right. Oh nice. Ooh. Interesting, David. Yeah, it's probably a suboptimal strategy, Dave, isn't it? That don't get told off. Why am I not steering? Weird. I lost all my force feedback.
Green flag, green flag.
This could be interesting. Got a brave one on the inside. Yeah, of course I've been punted, for goodness sake. Now, hand on the front, for goodness sake. What is wrong with people? Relax, boys. I don't care what position I come in this one. I just want to get the driver badge back. Even at this level, it amazes me that there's still so many people trying to win the race in the first corner. Just relax. Plenty of time left. Okay. Cheeky move around the outside, don't mind if I do. See, now you've got a little bit of space, now you can think about going for some moves. Unless you're that guy, and then you're probably not going to go for moves. Well, good morning, Michael. I really can't read the chat very well. We have to do something about this afternoon. My good lord, Neil's riding sausage. I am very well, thank you, Michael. Ooh, whoa, 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 can we stop? Thank you. P12, so shall we aim for a P10? I reckon we could do a P10. The gap behind is increasing. Got traffic to get through and all sorts yet. This is true, actually. Go, no, you stay there. Thank you. Sorry, Mum. Yeah, I think I need to try and find another way of engaging with chat. I cannot see it very well. Don't worry too much about it today, but I'll have a ponder this afternoon. I've had a think over the weekend actually, and as much as this game or streaming or YouTube sometimes gets me very worked up and frustrated, I enjoy it too much, and I think I'm at the point where I'm too invested in it to kind of give it up. So I want to try and need to make some changes to the rig, I think. Good morning, Gambling. Right, I'm going to focus now and try and catch these people up in front. Hi, Chris. Sorry, mate, didn't notice you there. Can't see the chat very well this morning. I've moved some things around to try and help me, and it's made it worse. Back end is a little bit loose. We shall call it the Katie Price effect. Am I allowed to say that? A bit late now. Yellow flag, who's crashed? Not me. People are apologising in the race chat. That's new. This damage is not helping. Oh, nice BMW. Thank you, mate. Stayed out wide for me there. What a hero. These guys in front are fighting. damage isn't helping. It's definitely a decrease in performance, but we shall finish the race. I can't remember what place I started in actually, but oopsie daisy. We'll keep going. No more contact. See if we can increase the SR a little bit. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so sorry, Corvette. My bad. You never know, somebody might crash and we'll get a P10. I think a top 10 finish in top split is an achievement in itself. Approaching some traffic. Yeah, I'm lapping quicker than the guy behind me. I'm just struggling to catch the people in front. Oh, it's getting a bit messy. That guy's gone. Used to be 11. Okay. Didn't fancy leaving that door open. I wonder if they could implement some kind of translator in the race chat, because I've absolutely no idea what some of these people are saying. But I imagine that it's probably not good. It's like being sat in a room with some really angry Mexicans and no idea what's going on, but you can just tell that they're not happy. I'll get this side. I am not... Oh my god, I'm not getting involved with that. No, thank you. Oh, no. You're just going to drive clean off the circuit, are you, mate? Okay. Okay. Oh, I've just killed the guy behind me. Well, I don't know, actually. It looked like he drove into the back of me. Yeah, that got a little bit messy, that did. Well, in front of me braked quite early. I had to slam the brakes on, and then accidents happened. Okay, that's a bit late, Neil. Hold fire for a bit. It's a little bit hectic, this race. Good morning, TJ. I feel like hypercars and GT3s isn't always, oh my god, isn't always the ideal combination. This one has not gone well. Why are you blocking into... Oh, Ron. This car is not easy to drive now. I'm halfway through. You look on good. Jesus. The GT3s in this race are really unpredictable. What are you doing? Sorry, Hog, I didn't see that racing incident. I agree, mate. Yeah, 100%. They're switching position on track just really unpredictably. He's going to... Mate! Well, that's my race over. I swear to God. The GT3s just don't leave room. Just how difficult is it? There is a hypercar approaching you at a much faster rate. Don't just turn in expecting him not to be there. It's just... I don't get it. I really don't. Absolute moron. Here's the thing, right? Let me explain something. Right. This guy would have had a notification that there is a car coming. So he's on your inside. He's doing 148. Oops. I've gone a bit too far forward there. Let's go back a bit. There we go. Right, I'm on his inside. He's doing 148. I'm doing 175. So logic would tell you just leave it a little bit wider on the entrance to Eau Rouge, because this car is going much faster than this car. Don't do what this guy does and just drive in like he's not there, because I have to do this, which takes me off the track onto the grass. I lose grip and this happens. It's not rocket science, people. Leave a bit of space. It is not difficult. What a plum sack. Don't know. Who was it? This guy. Jakubowski. What a donut. What a sausage. I don't know if this is how you spell it, but I also don't care. Good morning, Skeller. Yeah. Oh, mate, loads of sausages about today. A lack of intelligence, I think, for the most part. This is the thing. If you're going to do a race, here's the thing. If you're going to do a race in a GT3 with hypercars, you need to be a little bit more aware of what's going on around you. You have to be. You can't just turn in like they're not there. It doesn't work. You need to be a little bit more attentive. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Ba-bum-bum. Right, I think we'll get ready for the next one. Hey, right, it's Mr. Lamar. Good morning, first of all. So here's the thing. The general rule of thumb is, for GT3s, is stick to your racing line. And it is down to the faster car to get around you. However, Be more predictable. That guy, as we were approaching Eau Rouge, was wide of the corner and there was a gap on the inside. And then he decided, nope, I'm just going to take the normal racing line at the last minute and let the hypercar just have to deal with it. So, yes, it is the job of the faster car to get around the slower car. Don't veer from your racing line. However, there is a flip side to that. You have to be a little bit more predictable, and you have to allow a bit of common sense, and a bit of space needs to be used. It's not a case of, right, you stick to the racing line, completely disregard what the hypercar is doing. No, here's where you're wrong. He did. He should have realised that there was a hypercar, and he would have known, because he would have been given a notification. He would have known that there was a hypercar approaching. It's a part of the circuit where you have to be a little bit more careful. And what he should have done is, rather than at the last minute take the racing line, is left it a little bit wider to give the faster car approaching room. You can't just shut the door like that and just expect the hypercar to deal with it. It doesn't work like that. But it is what it is. There's no point in dwelling on it. What we should do is register for the next race, and we'll try again. I need to get something sorted out with this. This screen is miles away. I'm really struggling to read the chat on this. I like where the new camera is. The new camera looks good. I like where everything's laid out. The problem is now what I've done is I've moved the monitor too far away. I think it might be an idea to get a cheap monitor, a small cheap monitor, and have it up there so I can just look up at the chat. Because it's a bit tricky. It's there's numbers next to these things now. It's a matter of opinion. Because the thing is, as I've said, how can I put it? Yes, as I say, it is the responsibility of the faster car to get around. However, you do need to be you do need to allow room, and you need to allow space. You can't just expect the hypercar to get around you. It's a fast part of the circuit. It's a corner that, in the best scenario, it's not ideal to be too wide into Eau Rouge. In that sort of situation, you sort of need to be a little bit more aware of what's going on around you. If it was me and I was in the GT3 car, I would have gone, right, I'm going to stay a little bit more right. I'm not going to take the normal racing line in this situation because it's going to force the hypercar off the circuit. So, in my view, the GT3 car should have left a bit more space on the inside. With safety in mind, you should have left space on the inside. But You know, it is what it is. He didn't, and we crashed. You have 6 points. Chris, you are a rock star, mate. Look at that. Go on. Right, let's register for this one. Okay. Yeah, I think what I might do is see if I can get a cheap monitor and mount it right above this one. Can't see it, but I could drop this monitor slightly, put one above it, and then I can just glance up at chat rather than having to hold my whole head. How do you gain points? Well, to be fair, I think it is by participating in the chat. I think that's how you do it. I think literally that's all it is. I think it's just a case of being in the chat, participating, communicating with others. I think I'm not 100%. Chris is the best person to ask. He's literally everywhere on YouTube. Okay, so how long have we got until the start of this one? So it starts at 11:35. What time are we on now? So we've got half an hour. So should we do some practice? I think we'll do some practice. How long are these servers open for? Oh, I've done it wrong. Oops. Gambling's back. Hello, mate. By the way, thank you for putting that video in the Discord the other day, mate. I only saw that this morning. I don't know why. It's not paying attention. Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I feel quite awake today, to be fair. Oh, there's 2 hours of practice. Okay, we'll do some practice then. Yeah, I'm alright this morning, pal. I'm alright. I'm a little bit sleepy, not gonna lie. I'm struggling to read the chat a little bit. My eyes are not the best, and my chat screen is a bit far away from me at the moment. What I would like to do, ideally, is have this screen over there to run OBS and have a separate screen purely for chat above me so I can see what's going on. I need to try and find a way of doing it and have a little look around this afternoon. Yeah, so basically what happened was I had, for ages, I've had a 2-screen setup. So I have my chat screen to my left, because that's my dominant eye, so it works better that way. And what I do is I've used a DSLR camera, like literally just above the screen. The problem is that DSLR camera uses a micro USB connection, and every day I'm unplugging and plugging in, plugging in the cable into the camera, and it's slightly worn the connection for the camera. And it's a very expensive camera, and I don't want to ruin it. So what I've done is I have bought myself a smaller webcam. Oh, I know. Oh, there we go. However, the problem I've got now is where the webcam sits, the screen that I use to see the chat is further away. And it isn't, it's not ideal. I can't see the chat very well. I'm having to sort of squint. I can zoom in on the chat, which is what I've done this morning. The problem is, it makes the chat bigger and then it hides some of the lines. Streamlabs just reached level 5. Okay. How? Oh yeah, because of the chat times. Shut up, Neil. Right. Okay. Should we do some practice and actually do some driving? So yeah, I need to do some fiddling about. Try and get it working properly. Hello. Okay. No problem, gambling. No problem. Right. Let's just let's go and do some practice. Does sound good, this car. No, don't do that. I did this the other day and drove into the wall. Let's not do that. We'll do a few laps and then go and get ready for the race. Press the right button, but out. Feel my sugar's dipping a little bit. I need to go and sort that out in a second. I need to go and sort some sugars out because otherwise I'm going to be in trouble in a minute. Please nobody hit me, please nobody hit me, don't let me ruin anyone's practice session. There we go. Right, okay. Let's come out of that. Sorry everyone, this is not ideal. Okay, so let me go and sort that out. Apologies, people. On my fingers. Otherwise, I am going to be up the creek without a paddle. Bear with. Be right back. We're back. Ooh. Apologies, everyone. Okay. Put that there. Move that out the way. I will do in a minute, Hog. Just ideally, what I'd like to do is do some practice so it gives everyone something interesting to watch. The problem is, if I do that, I'm probably going to die in the chair, so I don't really want to do that if I can help it. Takes a little while for it to kick in, so if it's alright with everyone, I would like you to sit here and make myself feel better, if you don't mind. Diabetes sucks, honestly, it's so annoying. Oops. I have caused a mess, but we're back. Now, I'm doing a little YouTube trick that I found the other day. I don't know if it will work, but it's worth a go. Yeah, I'm going to chill for a minute. I'm going to talk to you guys for a bit. I'm not offline at all. I read the other day somewhere that to try and grow a YouTube channel when you're live streaming, you can trick YouTube by just connecting a couple of devices, watching your own stream, because it helps with engagement apparently. So I'm going to do that. I'm connected to the wrong. Right, there we go. So what I'm doing is connecting to YouTube on my phone and on my tablet. There we go. Good morning, Derek. Yeah, apparently it helps with engagement. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm really struggling to see the chat this morning. It's not ideal, but I've done it on my tablet as well. Look, so we'll pop that up, and there's a couple of devices that are connected. There we go. See if that helps. Right, I need to I need to get myself a bit of... I've got a drink. I need to get myself some chocolates. If nobody minds, I'm going to go and do that. But I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, we got 13 minutes. Right, that should be fine. Got a double decker, in case anyone was interested. Oh, diabetes is annoying. You don't get them down under, mate, you're missing out. Double deckers are so good. Do you get toffee crisps? They're nice. Oh, I'm struggling this morning. You don't get double... Oh, mate, you're missing out. You are missing out. Right. Oh, 12s are good. Yeah, 12s are good. Unpopular opinion, 12s I think are better than flakes. I'm going to do something a bit tactical in the next race. I'm going to start from the back. I'm going to qualify really slowly on purpose. It is. Flakes are horrible. They just crumble everywhere. I'm really sorry, and I'm struggling this morning. Normal service will resume shortly. You get twists and flakes. Oh, you get 12s and flakes. Sorry, can't read. We can get Bendix vitamin. Ooh. But need a lottery window. Yeah, I apologise, people. I am struggling somewhat this morning. Thank you, Michael. We're in double figures of likes today. That's good. Oh dear. Diabetes is beating me up this morning. I do not feel good. Oh dear. I am half tempted to I don't want to end the stream because I'm kind of enjoying this one this morning, but I'm struggling. Hang on a minute. I am not doing well today. 42 Saturday and 22 today. That's a bit of a drop. It's half. I worked that out all on my own. Well, it's sort of hard. Yeah, I have put a request in. To the department downstairs. Ta. I know this isn't really riveting viewing this morning, folks, but I'm struggling a little bit with the old diabetes. Let me sort this out and then normal service will resume. Please accept my apologies. Yeah, it was. Got 5 minutes until the next race, and I hope it sorts itself out by then, otherwise I am really in trouble. Oh, your mum's, yeah, it's I have done. They're not good at the moment. get there in a minute. Bear with. I'm really sorry, everyone. This is it's caught me off guard a bit this morning. A double decker and some and a Coke to try and get my levels up a little bit. I'm struggling a bit this morning. Bear with. Oh dear, right. I think we're improving. I've got 3 minutes until the race starts. Apologies, boys and girls, today. It's not been the best start to the week, but these things happen. Okay, I think it's improving. Sometimes they're really weird. Some of these, like the low sugar things. Sometimes they can sort of creep in just gently, and you can catch them. Sometimes they just come in really fast, and you have to just react. And oh, they're the worst. That's what this one is. Sucks. Sometimes they're sort of easier to catch early on. Other times, not so much. And you have to just deal with it. But we're all right. We're good. And there's only 50 seconds until the next race, and I think we're going to be fine. I'm all right. I'm doing all right. It's picking up. Sugars are going up. We're good. The camera zoom is trippy. Why? What? What's it doing? Is it not? Keep zooming in and out. Oh, really? Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. Why is it doing that? I don't know. I need to have a fiddle with it after the stream. I need to change some things because it's not doing what it should. I think what it's trying to do, I think autofocus is on. Yeah. What Michael says. I think that's what it is. And there is a way of turning it off. The problem is the app that the camera uses. Oh, the app that the camera uses can't be adjusted whilst the camera's in use with OBS. And I need to do it after the stream. So that's another thing that I need to do. There's things that I need to have a look at this afternoon. I might just go and get myself a cheap monitor. Even a second-hand one will do. Just needs to sit above the stream just for chat. I think it's autofocus, like Michael says, but I don't know how to turn that off. So what I'll have to do for today. Right. Okay. Just knock that down a bit. It'll be alright for today. We'll just get through today and then we'll sort it for tomorrow. Unless I can open up something, turn it off. Yeah, the Beamer. I like the BMW actually. Auto framing. What is auto framing? I don't think we want that. Video preview. I'm trying to fiddle around with all sorts of different things on here. Holty, good morning, mate. It's do you know what it is? It's the it's down to, I did a short video and the short video has gone mental. Got 30,000 views on the short video. Right, image. Oh, anti-flicker is off. I don't want that. Autofocus is on. Let's try that. Let's try global. See what that does. Autofocus. Let's turn that off. See whether that helps. Manual focus has been turned on. Right. Well, let's leave that on and see what that does. See if that fixes it. Good morning, Holty. Hope you're well, mate. Good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Right. Okay. Right. Race time. I'm feeling all right. Let's turn the music off. We don't want that. Also, what I'm doing with shorts now, and what I think is helping, is not only am I posting it in YouTube, but I'm also posting the what you call it. I'm also posting them in TikTok and also Instagram, and then linking the channel on other platforms, which I think also helps. These socks are the best thing I have in equipment wise. Well, it's not really, actually, that's a lie, but they're really comfy, and they have, like, you can just see it, there's grips underneath. They're made by Spa-Francorchamps and they're really nice. They're really comfy. Right, sugars are back up. We're all right. Let's go. No, I've had them 2 years. 2 years? No, 1 year. Just over a year. And they are super comfy. And they haven't really worn at all. They're really good. They're not cheap. But they're very good. From Demon Tweaks? Can't remember. Pardon. Oh, I'm not looking at chat drift. Yeah, 100%. It was good for the weekend. Okay, right, let's go. No, you're quite right, actually. Nothing is... It is a very expensive hobby. But I do enjoy it. Settle the camera a bit then. Like, oh no, dear. Probably do better than that, I think. Tacking on this lap a little bit better. Here's a big one. got enough fuel for another lap. That P4 provisionally. It's not bad actually. That's probably, I think that's actually the quickest time I've done yet. Sorry, everyone was a bit quiet through that session, but I was deep in concentration. My mate spent 50 quid on a footrest for his rig. Literally a tiny piece of metal. Yeah. It is expensive. It is expensive. It's not the cheapest of hobbies. I sold my old graphics card recently to a guy that is considering getting into sim racing. And he was asking me how much he'd be looking at spending to get into it properly, and I showed him everything on my rig and all the equipment and everything else and the build on the PC and everything, and then I told him the total cost. And I think a little bit of wee came out. It is to put it into perspective, if I added all of my sim racing equipment up in total cost new, it more than my car. I think the last time dog hair. Now, the last time I calculated it, I think I'm into about 15 or 16 grand. It is ridiculous in total, what with the PC, the monitors, and you know, the rig equipment and everything else. It's mad. But when it started off, lots cheaper. To be fair, I used to, my first streams I did, I was in a sort of a budget rig on Gran Turismo, and I used to stream direct to YouTube from the PS5. That's how I started. Didn't even have a second monitor. I used to look at everything. I used to do it through a laptop, and then I I upgraded the laptop to my first PC and got a second monitor. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I used to use my TV
drivers and go to the grid for a race start.
As my gaming screen. Fuel's okay. Mediums. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I use my my TV as my gaming screen, and then my laptop as my stream monitor. Thank you, Scooty. And it's just sort of grown from there. But yeah, it does get very expensive. And the thing is, they keep bringing out new equipment and bits and pieces that
Formation lab has started.
make people like myself go, ooh, I want one of those. Right, it's got the inside for the first corner on this one, which is probably better, I think. Let's see how this one goes. There we go. Right. Let's have a look.
Green flag, green flag.
Stay close to the inside, don't get hit. We're good. Take it easy through here, got cold brakes and tyres. Not sure I completely agree with your rejoin there, mate. Good start. That was close. Okay, settle in, find a rhythm. Go. Oh, the guy behind me spinned it. Big off. Ooh, I think that might have had dirty. Yeah. Oh, that was horrible. Poor bloke. concentrate now. Oops. I think I might have overfueled a little bit, to be fair. There's some angry people in the chat again. Okay, he's coming to a stop. No, 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 no. Whoa. It looked like he'd gone off then, and he wasn't gonna come back on where he did. That was very close. I didn't like that very much. Doing alright at the moment. A bit wide. Wow. Oh. That woke me up. That behind is increasing, which is good. People are kicking off in the chase. All the accidents seem to be hypercars coming into contact with GT3s. Stay left, please, Mercedes. Thank you. To keep your wits about you now, there's a bit of traffic coming up. Okay. Well, God, I didn't know where he was going then. No, not again. Thank you, sir. A lot of traffic here. Be careful. Nicely done. Oh my God, it's hectic through here. Why are you doing? Oh God. Ooh. Mate! For God's sake. What is... My God. What an idiot, man. For God's sake, I swear to God, I'll give up. I'll give up. Both my races ruined today because GT3 drivers just cannot leave space. Just turns in. And then when we rejoin, this guy just drives straight into the side of me. Absolute moron. And he's still driving into me. What are you doing, man? Look. Just pushes that guy out the way. Drives straight into the side of a hypercar. And then does this. What are you doing? Absolute moron. Oh, 100% Scoop. 100%. Absolute clown. I think he's retired. Yeah, Papa Duke. What a moron. Where did he think he was going? You've got 2 hypercars next to you. Just absolutely unbelievable. Really. Yeah, exactly, Derek. Then he just rejoins into traffic. All of that could have been avoided if he'd have just stayed out the way. Absolute clown. Turns into the... yeah, that's intentional. 100%. That's intentional. Look at what he does to the Mercedes. Wait for it. Steers right into the back of him. Spins him out. Didn't like being overtaken, did he? So he steers right into the Mercedes. That's intentional. All day long. Then he steers left into this guy. Wait for it. There you go. And then when we come into this corner... So he's moved over this way to hit me there. And then he's not done. He should be steering left at this point. He's not done. He's going to wait for it. There. Steers right in a left-hander. He should be steering left at this point. It would be the optimal strategy. He does this. Turns into me, spins me out, and causes absolute chaos. And if we go back to this... I don't know who it is that hits him. 100% deliberate, Michael. 100%. We were having a really good race up until this point. But he murders somebody else as well. Yeah, I mean, that's your rejoin, is it, mate? I mean, this Lexus is... causes absolute chaos. What a clown. Wow. There's a video. Good Lord. Unbelievable. Shame that, because that would have ended up being a good race, I think. But yeah, unfortunately, because of this guy, it's come to an abrupt end. That's really frustrating. Do you know, I would usually just do 2 races and then call it, but I think we're going to have to do the third. Honestly. Wow. Okay, let's see when the next race is on. And these are meant to be top split as well. Unbelievably. Yes, mental. I don't understand it, Marco. Honestly, it's hypers coming into contact with GT3 cars. It just, people just, their heads fall off. They don't know what. I don't get it. When's the next one? 38 minutes away. Sake. Ridiculous behavior. Okay, so it's 40 minutes until the next race. Tomorrow there should be one at 10 because the races get updated at 11, so we should be able to squeeze one in. I do want to do another race. The problem is I need to get this setup sorted for tomorrow, and the longer I carry this stream on for, the less time I'm going to have to get it sorted for tomorrow. I think what I'll do is I think I will call this one, and then what I will do is I will get everything sorted out for tomorrow. I'm sorry we haven't finished the race today, it's a bit unfortunate. I'll get everything sorted out for tomorrow because I'm struggling to read the chat at the moment. The screen's too far away, and the problem that I have is it messes with my head and I can't concentrate. I like things to be as they should be, otherwise my head wobbles off. So let's leave it there. I will be back tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock and we will do another one of these because this should be still available tomorrow morning before they update the daily races. So what we should be able to do is to do one more of these, and then when we finish that one, take the first look at the new daily races that will be coming tomorrow morning. That's a good plan, and hopefully I can get this screen sorted out by tomorrow and I will have a better idea of what everyone's saying, and I won't be squinting every 10 minutes and missing out on chat, because I think it's important that I communicate with you guys. So thank you everyone for joining me today. I'm sorry it's not been the most productive stream, but I hope you've enjoyed watching some of the carnage with me. Make sure that you are subscribed. There will be a video coming by the end of the week. We will know what that type of video is going to be. I will see you tomorrow morning. Thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate the support as always. I'm sorry it's not been the most productive, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll try again tomorrow. Thank you very much again for the support today. It's hugely appreciated. I will see you tomorrow morning. Until then, everybody, look after yourselves and one another. Thank you very much again for today. I will see you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock for more LMU daily races. Peace out. Hugs and kisses. Love you. Bye.